Hello everyone, Mike with Newfound Pass back with this week's What Sold video. We have 25 items, 24 on eBay and 1 on Poshmark. We're going to do things a little bit different this week. We're going to go through and we're going to do Mike's picks and wife's picks. So we have items, and some of them I picked obviously, and some of them my wife picked. So we'll just jump in, and the first thing is this Walford Glass Company hand-blown oil lamp. Pretty unique item, and this is a wife pick. And sold this for $35.99. Paid just a few dollars for it, $2 or $3. And you can see the stamp there, the Walford Glass. Really unique item. Of course, it was long tail, but you know, something as unique as this is going to be. But still a really nice item to flip. Next item is a Mike pick. We have a large Heineken glass beer mug stein. Paid just $1.50 or so for this, and it sold for $19.99. If I ever flip these again, I wouldn't do just a single one. I would do them in pairs because, you know, the bang for the buck on just one is not there. So are they worth it? Maybe for some people, but just not for what I'm going for at this point. Next up is this cool vintage vest, and picked this up for $7.50, I believe. And this is a Mike pick. Small story on this one. As soon as I listed this, of course, I'm like everyone that does this, eBay, Amazon, whatever, wherever you sell. We research things, so I knew what this thing sold for new. I knew what it sold for used. I do offer free shipping, and I take that into account to my prices. And I came up with $71.99 for this item. It's an expensive vest. And as soon as I listed this, a guy started messaging me asking me to take less, and I told him politely, no, you know, I don't do that, you know. And if a couple weeks go by and he messaged again, I'll give you $35 right now. I'm like, no thanks. If I wanted best offer, I would add best offer to the auction. And this went on for the past however long it's been listed, a couple months. He messaged every once in a while, I'll give you this, I'll give you this, I'll give you this. And I just finally stopped responding to him because, you know, I'm not letting someone badger me like that. When it sold, he messaged me just a few hours after it sold, and I guess he thought the listing had ended. He goes, I saw the listing ended, I'll give you $50 if you'll relist it. I'll buy it right now. I'm like, sorry, it sold for full price. And he messaged back, he goes, I don't know why he's such a high price. It's only, you know, for used clothing and blah, blah, you know, disparaging. You guys have probably dealt with it. And he's like, I just bought a brand new one for $8 more than you sold this used piece of junk for. And I'm like, and, you know, I could have went off the rails, but I sent back a one-word response to him. Congratulations. And I haven't heard from him since. So, but, you know, there's all kinds out there like that. But this was a really good flip. You know, look out for these cool vests. Alright, over to our main account. The first 3 items was from our second eBay account, and we're over to our main eBay account now. The first item is this is a Mike pick. It's a Crash Bandicoot action pack for PlayStation 2 with 3 games in the sleeve. Got this for just a couple dollars, and we sold it for $36.29. Finding video games in our area is really difficult. I always look, but you know, everyone flips video games. Back in Missouri, I was able to find them a lot easier, but I find a lot of other stuff a lot easier here. So it's, you know, it's a trade-off. But really clean. Had the manuals. The discs were nice. Yeah, I'd pick that up every time. Next up is a Mike pick, an Ella Bean flannel long sleeve medium, lot of 2. I picked these up for $4 each, so I treated them as a single item. You know, I got my margins, you know, $8 to $34.99 sold. If this would have just been a single item, the margin wouldn't have been there. So, yeah, really nice. I you know, I love LL Bean flannels myself, so nice stuff. Next up is another Mike pick, Eddie Bauer black plaid reversible flannel and Sherpa full queen blanket throw. It's a mouthful. These were retail arbitrage. I picked these up on clearance at TJ Maxx last winter for $33 a piece, and I got 3 of them. 2 black and white ones and 1 red and white one. This one sold for $108.77. So yeah, really nice. I don't do a lot of retail arbitrage, but when the opportunity presents itself, you got to seize that opportunity. Next up is a wife pick, Middleton single pot Irish whiskey wooden box, and these are nice boxes. We picked this up for just a couple bucks. Sold for $32.99, heavy duty. Yeah, we sell quite a bit of these, and we pick them up when we find them. Next up is a Mike pick, this Columbia Sportswear Alabama Crimson Tide full zip fleece jacket, double extra large, brand new with the tags. Paid $7.50 for this, and sold for $54.99. Yeah, I buy these every time. You know, I'm a sucker with new with tags. Yeah, really, really nice. You know, Alabama has a huge following, so yeah, pick that up every time. Next up is another Mike pick. Picked this up at Ambets for under $5, and this is a Rain Spooner Christmas 2000 Mele Kalikimaka Hawaiian shirt, short sleeve, made in USA, double extra large. And this is the only spot on the shirt where the year was on Santa's snowboard, year 2000. Show you the other tag here. Limited issue, really, really cool. Yeah, I pick those up every time. They release these every year, and they have different patterns and stuff, but usually these are worth picking up. But, you know, of course, look them up, do your due diligence. Next up is a wife pick. I featured this picture on Instagram. I'm trying to be more active on Instagram. And this is a Thanksgiving melted popcorn plastic Pilgrim turkey and Native Americans, a lot of 6, and these were brand new with the tags. Picked these up for just like $2 a piece, so $12 all in, sold for $82.50. Yeah, we really love the melted plastic stuff. We've picked up jack-o'-lanterns and shamrocks and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we pick it up when we find it. Check those out. Really, really cool, really neat. Next up is a Mike pick, Callaway Golf men's double extra large V-neck sweater vest. This is brand new with the tags. I think I paid $2.50 for this. This was pretty cheap, being brand new with the tags. Sold it for $29.89 the day after I listed it. So really nice, quick flip. I was surprised it sold that fast. I thought it would take, you know, a couple weeks, couple months maybe, but sold instantly. Next up, another item from that same day that sold instantly, like that Callaway vest, was a wife pick. This Patagonia vest, base layer, men's medium. It didn't have really a model on it, but it had that number on it, and I put it up, and we got this for, I think, $5 or so, maybe $7.50, and it sold for $49.89 instantly. Yeah, Patagonia is a really good brand to pick up. Next up is a Mike pick. I picked this up several months ago, of course, and I picked this up without researching it, and it was close to new in the box. It wasn't brand new. I could tell it had been used a little bit, but I listed a seller refurbished because I cleaned it up, made sure the battery compartment was all nice, and tested it, and picked this up for $10. And I thought it'd be worth, you know, a pretty good amount of money, but it wasn't. But we still made money on it. Sold it for $38.49. Yeah, cleaned it up. I'll show you. See, it's lit up, and the person was really happy when they bought this. I always show the battery compartment on these electronics, show there's no corrosion. Nice little cell. Next up is a wife pick, this unicorn latch hook kit. This is brand new. Paid just like $1.50 for this, and it sold for $14.54 with free shipping. A lot of times these sell for a little bit more than that, but this one's just a little bit saturated, so we lowered the price on it. We like to get $20, $25 for these latch hook kits if we can, of course, but still sold, still made money, and that's what it's all about. Next up, another wife pick, Ella Bean Down Tech water repellent goose down orange puffy light jacket coat. Mouthful. This is a light jacket coat, and that's key, right? I put light jacket. Sold for $64.89, and we paid, I think, $7.50 for this. Really good condition. I mean, if this would have had its new tags, I wouldn't have been surprised, but it didn't. So listed as used, pre-owned, really good shape. Up there I put light jacket. Down here I put light goose down jacket. Down here is light jacket. And the person is returning this because they thought it was a heavy duty goose down jacket. People don't read. But that's okay. Hopefully they send it back in the condition it was sent in, and we'll relist it and we will sell it again. Part of the game, isn't it? Next up is a mic pick, the SkinCeuticals Retexturing Activator. The SkinCeutical stuff is almost all gone. We bought a ton of it, made a lot of money off of it. This sold for $39.99. It was the last bottle of this we had. It was hard to tell what we paid for these because we bought a whole lot of this stuff for 50 bucks. Probably less than $1 a bottle in all this stuff. Next up is a wife pick, this Woolrich green plaid coat. Mackinac zip up. We've had this for a while, of course, but you know, the past few videos we've had some really good Woolrich coats come in. We've had people asking questions about them, and they can be long tail, but man, they sell really well when they sell. You know, $76.87 on this one, and we probably paid $7.50 for this. So you just got to make sure they're in good condition. They're special fabrics, just like everything. Like this one was a wool. You know, the outer part of it's wool and stuff. The lining's not, but that's okay. Yeah, vintage. Just really neat. Next up is a mic pick. We had Life is Good extra large teacher creature shirt, brand new with the tags. Paid I think $3.50 for this, and it sold for $31.89. Yeah, brand new with the tags, and Life is Good. I love Life is Good stuff myself, and yeah, I would buy this every time to sell. Really nice shirt. Next up is another mic pick, 511 Tactical 3 extra large ammo shooting heavy duty vest, and this was heavy duty. You know, most vests are going to be between 1 and 2 pounds. This one was close to 3 pounds. This was super heavy, like canvas fabric. So I paid $5 for this, and it sold for $49.99. Had a bunch of ammo pouches and magazine storage, and yeah, really cool vest. Next up is a wife pick, vintage 1970s Carlton glass cookie jar. Paid just $1.50 for this and sold for $19.99. Probably would pass on this next time. The margin's just not there, but you know, we're glad it sold and made a little bit of money off of it. Next up's another wife pick, LL Bean women's 2-piece ski jacket fleece hood system in pink, size medium. I think we paid $7.50 for this or so, and it sold for $54.99. This the fleece liner zips out of this and can be worn separately, and then, you know, you can just be wearing the outer shell jacket or whatever. Really nice coat jacket. These I sell these LL Beans and the Woolrich too all the time, in between $50 and $75. Next up is a mic pick. This was in a recent haul video. I paid $15. This Philips Sonicare toothbrush, brand new in the box. Flex Care rechargeable, and like I said, it was brand new. You know, made sure it was. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't brand new, and sold for $64.99. Next up is a wife pick. This Japanese 8-inch by 8-inch takoyaki cast iron mold. It's kind of a weird little pan, and this sold global shipping program, $37.95, and we just paid like $2.50 for this, and it was brand new in the box. And yeah, somebody overseas bought it. Next up is another wife pick, John Akers Great Blue Heron, numbered and hand signed print, numbered 102 out of 200. We just paid like $5 for this, and I talked about art in our last haul video, how it's an underutilized section that flippers and thrifters need to pay more attention to. We sold this for $105 with free shipping. You're like, oh, shipping is probably crazy on this, but it wasn't. It was only $15. A guy from Louisiana bought it, and he was thrilled to get it. We had emailed back and forth, him asking questions, and yeah, he really loved it. So yeah, don't forget to check out your art. A lot of money to be made there. Last up is a mic pick. We got these Durango side zip high ankle boots. These were like new condition. I mean, they were in immaculate condition. My rule with shoes is if the condition has to be that if I buy it, I would wear it myself. And I've got these at Goodwill for like $10, and they sold for $99 on Poshmark, full price, which I was shocked with. You know, a lot of times Poshmark is a lowballing site, but I was happy to get full price for these. You know, after the Poshmark fee, I made $79.20. After cost of goods, $69.20 profit on that. So that is the 25 items that sold on eBay and Poshmark. Our totals at the end Mike's picks, just a message over there. Mike's picks were 14 items that sold for $731.15, and wife's picks were 11 items for $575.60, for a grand total of $1,306.75. Good stuff. So that is all I have. We have already started our thrifting for next week's haul video. We started last night. The sales had already began, half off on clothes at one thrift store. We had some time before our Thanksgiving dinner reservation at Mount Vernon, so we went and picked up some stuff. And I will be going out tomorrow on Black Friday, but not to none of that Walmart and all that good stuff. You guys and the other people can have at that stuff. I'm going to be hitting my normal thrift stores. My close one that is next to our house is 60% off everything instead of 50, and the other thrift stores we go to have 50% off on, you know, certain stuff like clothing and shoes and stuff. So I'll be hitting those up tomorrow. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to all of our subscribers, new subscribers that have signed up. You guys are great. And Saznak, if you're out there watching, appreciate you watching, buddy. We watched you and Tom in your live video. You guys are awesome. And our patrons. I can't forget you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys check that out. But thanks, guys, and we will see you next Monday for our patrons and next Tuesday with our haul video. Later.